Monday morning. Oh, I broke Tucker's thing. Here, I'll fix that. There we go.
What? Oh,
Now,
come
good
on,
Monday
man.
morning. Welcome back, my friends, to WhaleWatch. If you're not familiar with the show, we trade live options flow and gamma exposure levels using unusual whales. Today, we're going to go over a pretty spicy loss that we took in the house account, setting us back a good 40% of profits. And to start us off, we're also going to go over some crazy shit that happened in the world of gaming that our man down in the bottom, Tucker, is going to cover for us here in a minute.
Hey, it's me.
As always, we've got Jay-Z over there
Hello.
with his hat, styling, getting ready to trade instead of paying attention to the show.
His iconic hat and phone. That's his two iconic pieces. Like his.
Here we go. It's happening. It's phone time.
Yay! Take out the phone. Yay!
All right, everyone. So to start us off, you might have noticed some shenanigans happening in some gamer-related stocks like Roblox, Unity, and Take-Two. And our man Tucker, I'm gonna kick it over to your screen here, and I want you to give us a rundown of what the hell was that, because there is a reason for it this go around. Let me flip on over to Tucker, the man in the bottom corner by himself, and it's not
Hey.
working. There we
Holy
go.
shit.
There he is. Look at that.
I'm on
beautiful
screen by
man.
myself. I can do whatever I want.
What the hell's going on in gaming, man? Why did Unity, Take-Two, and Roblox get kicked right in the dick?
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, those three names, Unity, Roblox, Take-Two, are three of the biggest names in video games right now. Three of the most impactful companies that are making some of the biggest games. Unity is like one of the most popular game engines. Take-Two Interactive owns Rockstar, the team that makes Grand Theft Auto. They also make NBA 2K. They also make like a bunch of shit. And then Roblox is Roblox. If you don't know Roblox, it's kids make a bunch of nonsense and then they think it's funny. But all three of these are massive deals. And Google has been coming in with some technology, some AI-based technology that is presumably going to be making explorable video game worlds. And investors, it seems, are reacting to Google's new Google Genie system and saying, "Oh, well, hey, we can take our money out of traditional video game and invest it into AI game stocks." So a lot of major gaming stocks actually ended
So
up.
AI is just here to stay and here to steal your game develop job.
Yeah, and a funny place that is a great example of this being utilized, because all of this technology is very new, is people are making AI versions of Nintendo games. And so I've got a couple clips here on this article from The Verge.
Yeah, I gotta see it. What are people making?
Yeah,
Let's see
so
this shit.
you want to start with Mario, Zelda, or Metroid? What are we feeling first?
We can start off with Mario just for shits and gigs, but it's for them to take the tumble. We'll take a look at that as well, and Jay-Z's gonna have some flow that we missed
Yeah.
going into this tanking. But can it really be good enough to cause issues?
Let's see. So this is supposed to be kind of like Mario 64. Whatever this guy used the prompt to make something that's like Mario 64, this is what it looks like.
Go ahead and full screen that.
Oh yeah, good idea. Oh god, the resolution's very low. I don't know if that's...
Nah, I mean, this whole thing's AI. Like, it did the code, the design, everything.
I guess so, yeah. It's a Google Genie 3 here at the bottom, you can see. I mean, it looks okay, all things considered.
Does.
Yeah.
It looks like a meshed out version
like,
of
what's going on? What's
N64.
going on here? You know, like what are the like, these blocks on the sides there? Like, it definitely does not have like. Oh, okay, you can't go in the castle.
Can't go in
Yeah.
the
Well, what?
castle.
The
what
boxes
is
do
this
keep.
block?
They seem kind of random.
What's what? Yeah.
I mean, it
And-
looks pretty good, minus
I-
the random ass artifacts. What's the Breath of the Wild look like?
So the Breath of the Wild was
Because
really
that's
funny.
got to be
Well,
goobery.
obviously much
That's-
more complicated
that's
than
a lot more
Mario
complicated.
64 and Prime 4, which this is ripping on in the middle here. We'll look at that last.
Looks like
so
Prime
here
mixed
we're
with
off, we're not
Doom.
off to a great start here on the Genie 3 version of Breath of the Wild. It's a small detail, you might not have noticed it. So here's Link. It's the main character of Breath of the Wild.
There's two
and
Links.
that's also Link. So we're not off to a great start there. My question about this is, because I don't know exactly, is how actually playable this is, or if it's just looking like it's
Yeah,
simulated
like a render.
playable. Yeah. Because I don't like what can you do here? Like maybe it's a world technically, but like I don't know. I mean, this does certainly look like Breath of the Wild. Link is like half as slow as he should be. Oh God, look
Oh,
at
the
his
face!
Oh,
Nightmare
oh,
Fuel
no.
Link.
And he's got nothing on his shirt. Look at that.
No.
But it is
I
important
mean,
to
the
note
shield's
that
pretty damn close without being the
It's-
same thing, too. The paraglider, too? What the fuck?
and the stamina bar comes out when you go on the paraglider. That's funny.
I mean,
Oh,
for
what?
something...
Oh, look at it.
For something early, I mean, yeah, I can see some fear.
Yeah,
for
no,
development.
Some
but
fear.
I don't know if it's quite ready for the reaction that it seemed to have.
Yeah, and that's kind of my thoughts as well. When we finish up here, we'll hand it over to you guys to sort of look at the flow and give your thoughts on what what kind of trades are being made there. But for me, as someone who's more on the actual gaming industry side and like more invested in that sort of area, I think this is impressive. And when we say like, oh, look at his face, oh, look at the random blocks, those will be cleaned up. Like that's because the tech is new, and so
Right.
those sort of things are not like the end all be all for me of like, oh, well, this is like inherently going to be a failure. It doesn't mean I'm necessarily excited about it. I'm curious to see what happens, but I think you're right that like it's kind of a half dozen one hand, half dozen the other, because like the tech, look at the beam cannon is it's shooting something out, but it's not. That's funny.
Yeah, I am curious to see how they develop out the tracers, but I don't know how I feel about it. How do you
Yeah.
feel about it, Tucker? What do you? Because I know you do a lot of like game developer interviews and shit.
Yeah.
Have you like talked to anyone in the industry in general to get their thoughts on that?
On if they're utilizing AI or what?
Both, like if they're utilizing
Yeah.
AI, if they're worried about development that's coming out of AI.
I mean, essentially, everyone in the game development industry that's like especially on the dev side is like, get this shit out of my games. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to see it. That like
I have seen like instances of EA for some of their like jersey design and shit.
yeah,
For,
no, they're
their
definitely
replacement of FIFA, their Madden games, even their college games.
There
people are
was,
starting to catch it.
there was AI art in Black Ops 7 last year for Call of Duty.
Damn.
So yeah, so it's not like it's not happening, and it's only going to continue to happen more. I'm mostly just curious to see how it impacts things. I'm someone who like takes a sort of high level look at the industry and is like, look, if this is how it goes, I'm just going to track it. Like I don't have a super hard moral judgment on if it should happen or not. I'm just curious. But I think you're right, and like we can switch over to you guys and look at the stocks. This like slow ass, like mushy ass version of Metroid. Nintendo should not be afraid of this as it stands right now. Maybe 2 or 3 years from now, it's a lot better, and it is something that they should be worried about. And it is more because I mean, like this is obviously, and especially the Breath of the Wild one, it's obviously like ripping on their footage of their game.
Oh,
that they
clearly,
did.
yeah.
Like even the like the sort of pasty bloom lighting or like the haze on the horizon. Like this is Breath of the Wild footage. And of course, there's tons of that online, so it makes sense. But like, I don't think the massive divestment and all. Jesus, he's so freaky.
Yeah.
Good Lord, look at
The
that.
face.
Oh no. I don't think that the massive divestment from especially like Rockstar shouldn't be worried about this. AI can't make GTA 6.
What
So,
I'm
I
ready
think
for.
it's overblown.
What I'm ready for is the new Witcher stuff that's being made. Obviously, that's
Oh yeah,
not
well
necessarily-
actually, another stock that dropped is CD Projekt, so we can actually look at that as well. If you're
Project Red
curious.
took a shit.
It's just CD Projekt, yeah, that's the company that owns CD Projekt Red. Yeah. So so switch over to the flow.
All right, Jay-Z, I know you had something for Unity. Real quick, I'll flip over
Yeah.
to that, but first I want to just really fast. Oh, I lost myself. There I am. Rid of this. We had a pretty clear drop in Unity over the last like week or so. I mean, back on the 26th, Unity was trading at 44.33, and then come the 30th, that's where we get this massive, just bed shitting red candle, all the way down to a low of 27.54, 44.33. It's trading at 30.20 now, but dude, And Take Two looks
Correct.
quite similar. Nintendo's not traded on U.S. exchanges, but the chart is identical to this. And I don't. It's kind of crazy to me that this is the sole reason. But you know, it happens.
It's correlated timing. It
And
may,
you
like, may
guys
not
are
be the
already
only
seeing
reason,
our
but-
current account value. We'll go over that later. We got fleeced on an oversized, not great flow position. Pay attention to.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later. First, I want to look at the. Oh, let me switch this over. Put it here real quick. Get rid of. Open this, and now I'm gonna make. Jay-Z wants his screens work. Close stream.
Should-
Watch stream. There we go. I know there was some Unity flow, and Jay-Z's going to get us caught up on that. We missed it. It's already expired, but I mean, it happened.
Yeah.
What are we looking at? What do we miss here, dude?
So somebody on, I think it was 29th of January, bought Unity 36Ps, 130s, around 31K for 0.08 roughly a contract, and they knew something was happening. Like 1,000% they knew something was happening, and those 0.08s went all the way up to 7.04, almost giving them 1,000% gainer overnight. Like, that was absolutely bonkers. I was like, this is what I call cheating. Like, this is absolute cheating. Like, the fact that somebody was able to get this, what did they turn 31,000 into, like, I don't
Dude,
know.
Jesus, that's
Yeah, bro.
high.
Yeah, it's nuts, right? Like
$8
2 million.
Dude, that's 1,000%.
Yeah,
Hold on.
it's yeah.
It might be 10,000%.
Yeah, it's like 10,000%. I think yeah, it is 10,000%.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
nuts.
Yeah, dude.
What the hell?
Yeah, dude. 31. They bought how many contracts did they buy? What's the size on this thing? Premium on the channel was volume was a 4131 times. Let's say they exit at 700. They made over $2 million. Just one trader
Off of pennies, dude.
off of pennies. Yeah.
Bro.
$37,000 to $2 million is that is what I called first-hand cheating. Like, when your teacher looks at you copying somebody else's work because you're fucking looking this way, that is what happened. That is quite literally what happened. God damn. Absolutely
that's
nuts.
nuts.
That is nuts. Like,
And that's the most egregious example we had, but like, bro,
yeah.
literally the day before the Spice, like Unity tumbled, T2 tumbled,
Yeah.
Roblox tumbled, Nintendo ate shit,
Yeah.
and this guy beat the buzzer. What time was that?
So
fill?
here's the thing I would like to show you guys too, right? Like, the first piece of flow that came in was 1040, 1050, right? On that specific day. So I think everybody that saw this for like 5,600 premium was like, that's only 5,600 is Unity, right? Like, it's nothing. And then this came in 3,310 when everybody else is focused on other shit.
Not even, that's an hour before close.
Yeah, and I think
That
people
sneaky bitch.
yeah, people were just like not focused on. I mean, I looked through Twitter too, and I couldn't find anything. Like, I didn't see anything about this. Like, this was like so under the radar, and I think so, like, it was dirty. It was dirty work.
No,
But
that's filthy.
yeah, that was absolutely gross. I mean, I didn't even notice until somebody told me that somebody did this. And I was just like, that is unbelievable. Like, it is nuts. I mean, imagine, right? You put $1,000 into this, you'd have just made so much money just off of $1,000. This man made $2 million off of one trade. Like, it's, oh god, it's disgusting. Disgusting. But yeah.
Speaking of disgusting,
Yeah, let's transfer over to the actual discussion. Our little
our
mess
pain,
up.
our pain. All right, I'm gonna full screen kind of our positions here. We are eating shit across the board, but
Yeah.
the main culprit is this guy.
The
These
Adams.
Adam $10 calls. We spotted these on the show, and initially it was pretty nice. The flow was heavy. It came in good and strong. 90% of it or some shit was right at the ask price.
Yep.
We tailed that, and minutes later, an exit. Minutes later, they took like 50% to 100% on that position
Yep.
and got out very shortly after we got in.
Yeah.
And
We got debated.
Yeah, we got you baited. We are in pain. It's now down the full $150 we put into it. Our account value has tanked. We have a couple of longer term positions I'm not too terribly concerned about quite yet that are in pain as well, but they've got months to expiration. But these Atom contracts that expire later this month are dead. They're dead. The stock itself, hop over there quick, it ate shit right through the supports we had. Like it's like they didn't exist.
We couldn't even get out if you
No,
wanted
it was
to
impossible
be
to get
honest.
out even for a 50% loss. They have 5-cent increments, and it was a split between $5 per and $10 per, and obviously
They're pretty much gonna be completely underwater. There's no
losing.
there's not even getting on.
I even mentioned on the show that if we lose that 838, we're in for a world of hurt. We lost that 848 with gusto, and we're in a world of hurt. So we're going to be eyeballing scalps and some flow plays today, as well as all week, because we've got some ground to make up. But it'll be a little bit of an important lesson on getting losses back. When you lose, you can't get all giddy and shit and be like, I got to get that back. Oh, the account was this high and it's this low now. I got to get it back. You can't do that shit. You got to keep doing what you've been doing. You're going to take hits. We took a hit. We weren't paying attention, and that is what it is. But we're going to trade it back. We're not worried yet. We're still up $700 on the account. We're vibing. But I just wanted to show you guys that. When we take a trade, even if we get our asses kicked like we did with this Atom contract, you're going to see all of it. What were you going to say, Jay-Z?
And then also, some of the positions over there, we are not losing on some of them.
Wide bid-ass shit, yeah.
Yeah, and no, also, we took profit on some of them, too, remember?
Yeah, SLI, we took, I think, 30%. Siri, we took some off. Yeah, we're vibing. We're not too worried about this quite
Nerdy,
yet.
we took profit too when I found out it was a pump and dump. So.
Oh yeah, Nerdy. We just have two. Those were cheap as shit.
Yeah,
they were like bad. $15 a piece, I think. And we had 6 of those and we took 4 off.
Also, Nick, the mouse is getting slaughtered. I'm so happy it's getting slaughtered.
Disney is?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys, you and your homies took puts on that shit.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh wow, look, I bet that was a little anxious.
Yeah. Oh, it took. Yeah, dude, it pumped up. I was like, you know what? It's not open yet. Don't count your horses until the market actually opens. I tell everyone that do not count your horses until the market actually opens.
Oh man, about an hour and a half before open.
Yeah, it pumped 6%, like and then it just go wee.
Damn. Yeah, it ate a bag of dicks. Good shit, dude. Congrats on the puts.
But yeah, they got cooked. I'm glad.
I'm
glad this one got cooked. All right. I'm not seeing anything much in the flow. While you guys are talking about Nintendo and stuff, I did take some Tesla puts. I took 50%.
I called it before the show even started that this dude was going to start trading before the show without saying a damn thing. I called it before it even started. And he's like, yeah, you can get into. I can't get in shit if you don't say anything.
How am I supposed to disturb the show?
What do you mean?
It's your show, Tool, bro. What do you mean disturb the show?
Oh my
Hosting it?
Oh, that's fun. We're getting a lot of put premium starting to come in, but still negative across the board in put and call premium here. I'm kind of, man, I want to see if it can get up into this positive gamma zone at 69.55 and 69.60 for a really strong rejection, but it kind of looks like they might try to reject here. With this kind of bullish open momentum, I kind of take it a little easy. I want them, I want them to find a base for me to launch off of or dive into a hole with. That 69.55 and 69.60 are the biggest positive above us. Right below, we've got 69.30. Let's look at 0 day's a little choppier, and this kind of paints that same picture. There's positive gamma that just flipped from negative again at 69.35. 69.50, where we reject, is a little bit more positive for the 0 day expiration. But if you look at these white dots here, that's where it was prior. So this gamma positioning is falling off. That's part of the reason I want to see if they can push this higher towards 69.60 to get in. Because, again, this is trailing off. Positioning is coming down here. I think they might push through this in the short term and give me that run to 69.60. I'm not taking puts until they get there and reject it. If they don't get there and reject it, and they can sweep back through this opening range, I'll probably chase it with a couple of puts. But we'll keep an eye on that while we dick around and surf for some. If If you have flow requests at all, drop the ticker, drop whatever contract you're seeing. We'll pull it up and give a nice little reedy poo on that.
Nice.
Nick, did you want to take a look at Take Two or CD Projekt or anything like that? One of those stocks we talked about
They
earlier?
are pretty identical to the Unity chart.
Fair enough.
It does kind of look like Take Two's trying to find a bottom way down there at the 35.35. But that's from way back in October. Take Two is recovering off of that intraday dump from the 30th a hell of a lot better. They're already pushing up, and notably, they didn't drop anywhere near as much as Unity did. It looked like Unity and then Nintendo on foreign exchanges, OTC, had the biggest hits. Take Two heard that's Tootsie Roll. Why the hell am I in Tootsie Roll? What? Tootsie Roll has stocks? There we go. That makes. I was so confused, dude. I was starting to shit out. I was like, this is wrong.
stock.
There
yeah,
we go.
Tootsie Roll seems to be recovering quite well from the Google Genie situation.
But Take Two is recovering better than Unity was. It's about halfway up from the knife that happened. It fell from 243 to 211. So that's a pretty big nut kick, but percentage-wise, not as bad as Unity's was. And again, they're recovering a little bit better. They're already halfway up the dump. I just think it's nuts that they dumped that much from that, though. Man, that doesn't seem... I don't know.
Crazy.
Maybe my faith in AI is less than your average homie, because I feel like that's... I feel like
Sir
that's
Sir
worse
Louis
than it
was
should be.
asking about Webull stock, so I'm gonna take a. I haven't seen any Webull flow for a while, so I can take a look.
I
at
forgot
the
they were
basic.
public. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
me too. Is it Bull? Right, we put it Bull.
Weeble's
yeah,
Bull,
that-
yeah.
Yeah, that is. No, that's the wrong Bull. Sorry, that's the
I think
wrong
it's
Bull.
two L's.
My fat fingers are fat fingering all day, every day. I haven't seen anything crazy, to be very honest. I haven't seen anything out of the ordinary for me to want to get like anything. I think there might be some closes here and there, but I mean, your highest OI is in 2027. When do they have earnings? Actually, let me take a peek.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Piece of candy. We have earnings on 3/26, so March 26th, end of March is when we have earnings for Webull. So I'm interested to see what flow goes into Webull as we approach earnings, right? They're at 685. Weren't they like a lot higher at one point? Where did they open at? Oh yeah, they opened at like $60.
Back on IPO? Dude,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Damn, dude.
Wow.
People that bought it and held it on IPO got cooked. Yikes.
I just inhaled my coffee and it hurts. I'm going to mute myself for a sec.
But yeah, so nothing crazy, Louis, on Webull for right now. For me to even think about getting anything on Webull, I'll be patient on this. I'll wait a little bit longer. I'll see what's coming to earnings. Earnings season has opened up. It's been a fun earnings season so far. Last week was phenomenal. Can't wait for this.
Notably,
week.
the only earnings we played on WhaleWatch was an Apple put lotto, and it died too.
Yeah, that Apple the Apple and the what is it? Apple just got cooked on both directions.
Yeah, Apple
Like,
kind of chopped pretty hard.
Yeah, it was a Theta Gang
Yeah.
play. Shout out to Swips, played some Apple Theta Gang, and he banked on those. So,
Nick Hagan
well,
asks if we ever look at index flow like NDX. Sometimes I don't usually. Usually, if I trade anything related to NDX, I'm trading MNQ futures, the cheap contracts, the micros. But generally, as far as that goes, I use mostly SPX. And that Periscope tool that I had on screen, this guy here, this is SPX, our market maker position. Look at that. Did that get all the way to... It did. All right, I'm going to keep an eye here. I'll let you guys know if I take anything. I want to see how they react to this positive gamma zone. I might eyeball puts if we get a clean rejection here at 6. I will let you know. What do we got for earnings coming up?
We got some
JZ?
pretty ones. We got this is by implied move. We got RMBS is supposed to get the biggest implied move today.
Do you like sorting by implied move?
I do, because I like to see what technically gives me the most implied move. But I will say this though. When I'm looking at like a long page with 34 or something, I don't like that because it's just too much. Like I don't see like the main stuff, right? Quote unquote. Like these could be like penny stocks, like ACB, right? Like the implied move for ACB can be super high, but it doesn't really matter because it's such a penny stock. I normally like to do by options volume. That gives the best input. So we have Palantir, we have NXI, NXPI, semiconductors, RMBS. Now, when I see RMBS having a high options volume plus a high implied volatility, that's something I'd like to go see, right? I would like to see what it has done prior. I mean, it does kind of move a lot, so here and there it moves decently outside the expected move. Not a lot, and I think the IV on the contracts are gonna be a little too high for me to want to play it. I'm gonna change this back to net premium because I prefer that. I'm gonna take a wild guess as to implied volatility is gonna be pretty high on these. Do I not have this on here? Yeah, I took it off. Where is it? Where is my IV on this? This is what happens when I use my small screen, Nick. Do it. Get it. Anthony says data in 5 minutes too, so just be wary if you're getting into a scalp on Periscope. Thanks, Anthony. Big brain. And then so RMBS is 104% IV right now. It's just actually not bad for a two. Well, actually, it's pretty bad for a 220. I lied. But I'll keep tabs on this. I would like to see some flow. Obviously, I would be looking at the degen filter, degen filter, and I gotta change this on the actual thing too because so yeah. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. I look at this all day.
Nick, you're muted. Nick, you're muted. Chat
This
saying
is
you're muted.
awkward as shit. All right, so I'll reiterate what I said to the ether there. I don't want this 1 minute candle to close above. And the little spiel I gave before that is I'm only in 2. You might have noticed on the last shows I was scalping 3 to 5. We just took a big loss. I like to size down when I'm losing, get my confidence back, get back into the flow of the trade. And once I'm confident again, once I've started chipping away at those losses, that's when I'll size back up to my normal size. I don't want to rush into things with heavy size because that's how you get hurt after you lose. Get that FOMO, that, oh, I got to win now. I got to get it back. I got to go. I got to go. Then you just hurt yourself. You nuke your shit. All right, we are so close to my target. I'm gonna, let me see. They can knife right through it, and so I'm not going to close right when we get there. I want to see how they react to it. Hold it. Hold it. I'm going to take it. We're out. We just made 87 bucks on a couple of SPY puts. It can knife now. But Anthony gave us that context of news. I ain't going to risk it. Can it just knife on the data drop? Yeah, it can. But, again, we're chipping away at a big loss we took. I don't want to swing for the fences. I want to take my base hits and move on. All right, I'm going to take this off. If we get a strong bounce up into this resistance area right below 693 and reject again, I will play it again. But I'm not going to chase any. So that's it. 1 for 1 on our SPY scalps. I'll take a clean $87 in the morning. How about you, Jay-Z?
I will take that because you just recovered half the losses I made from the average. So I'll take that. I'll
Hey
take
man,
that
I wasn't
for sure.
paying attention to Adam either. That was a twofer. We
Yeah.
didn't. Hey, this is a team effort.
You know what? I'm a still have faith that right before expiration, that shit's gonna pop. You know, it's not
We're gonna
super
get February 19th, and that shit's gonna pull a rocket where it goes from negative 90% to positive 500%, and we're gonna
Yeah.
take break even again.
Yeah, watch it do that because I mean it's honestly not super quote unquote super far out of the money, right? So
It's not at all super far out of the money, but
hey, you know what?
every support we had became. Look at this bounce also. That's why I wanted to see my reaction to my level. Right here, right at 693 where I was looking for an entry, I kind of missed it, but I want to see what this does. That had some volume.
Dude,
to it.
I just without telling you, I actually just texted you, and I messed up. I said I just texted. I was going to type. I was going to say it to you, and I didn't actually say it. You can see it. I put it on the
Yeah, I see,
in our group chat. I
What is
just
the,
took 20.
the pinch?
No. I said I was adding Apple, and I just took 20% off Apple on that little move up. So I got
Oh,
a
that
quick 20%.
rejection
Yeah.
might have been it. I'm not going to chase it, though. We're 1 for 1, and if that's the only trade we take this morning, I don't give a shit. That's 100% win rate on the day. Series back to break even. I like to see that. That helps a little.
Yeah. We had a lot of Siri flow last week, so I will say I'm not like I haven't given up on Siri yet.
Wait, did you add to the same Apple contract? When you said adding Apple, was it the same contract?
No,
We just
calls.
I was gonna say, dude, what the hell
no,
no?
no. I added calls. I just took 20%. I couldn't. I want to tell you, and my brain was just not. I can't guys. Just for the life of me, I cannot multitask. I try and like when I trade, I'm like, I'm gonna take this. I was like, I thought I told you. I was like, Nick, I'm taking calls, and I just typed it in, adding Apple here, and I'm like, okay. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, taking 20%. Guess what? I didn't say any of that to you guys.
He does this shit daily too, like on the random.
That's just because I'm really like my mind is so fucked.
He thought that he told me about UNH, and then the morning of, he was messaging me, dude, look at UNH. Look at. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you even talking about?
I know. Dude, I like blank like so hard sometimes. Oh, man.
It's beautiful. This might make another leg down. Hey, Anthony, we get our data drop, bro?
Also, just an FYI, we're getting a lot of ASTS flow. It's down 5% for the day. They're quite expensive, but we're getting a lot of ASTS flow. And I know ASTS
nice
been
bounce. I'm glad I got out. All right, go ahead on ASTS. I'll shut the hell up.
It's
I'll let you guys
been
know
on
if I
a-
get another setup.
It's been on a quite a tear as of recently. So I think that's a lot. Look at that. There's so much flow on ASTS coming in. God, it's making me want to take something, but I just don't know if I want to take this because it's expensive as hell, especially for a WhaleWatch account. As I speak, when I looked at it earlier, it was 5% now. It's already up 2% from that spot. I think we get a little bit of a bounce here for ASTS as we're getting more flow in. I'll keep an eye on there. I just think it's too expensive for the WhaleWatch account.
Woo, look at Spy go. I'm glad we got out of that, boys. That would have been heartbreaking.
Jason asked about Microsoft on X, and Anthony posted a Microsoft contract here as well. So I will take a look at both of them at the same time because we're going to look at Microsoft. MSoft got cooked on earnings. MSoft got well done on earnings. Well done. 480C is what Anthony was asking me. All right. 480C. Here we go. Anthony, why are you giving me these weird looking expensive
Is he back on his
contracts?
expensive contract?
Yes,
What is that, bro?
$2,000 a contract.
Our account's not even worth that much anymore, bro.
Yeah. I only have $3 in my bank account, Anthony. God damn, I can't even buy my rice today.
Oh, you're gonna deprive us from
I really hope that's not
rights
true,
now,
buddy.
Anthony. What the hell, dude? Not cool.
Tucker goes, I hope that's not true.
I really hope that's not true.
That's so true. I gotta go buy cheap bread now. Anthony goes, you can take a different strike. Repeated his sending field. They look good. I mean, they're good, expensive contracts, right? Yeah, I mean, they look like they're openers. They look like they're BTO, I think. Keyword, right? Anthony, not everybody wants to take your weird tickers, by the way, just to let you know.
Like Microsoft, what the hell is that?
No. He's talking about UNG over here. And I'm like, I played. Where did I play last week? I can't remember. I played enough to not be wanting to take UNG. All right, so. Yeah. We could. You could look at Microsoft. Are there here's the thing? Are they bottoming out right? Well, after that drop, are we gonna get a pull up? I don't know. I don't want to.
Dude, I don't even know if I can do a pull up anymore.
Yeah, probably not.
I used to be able to do one-handed pull-ups. I used to be able to do one-handed pull-ups without the support hand, and I don't even know if I can do a bar dangle anymore with my fat broken ass, dude.
Dude, I don't even know.
I should get a pull-up bar and try it. Try my first pull-up in years on streams with my fat ass. Just
yeah.
Do you guys remember Yoshi's Island?
Yes, I remember Roshi.
Me trying to do a pull-up right now would be like when Yoshi does the kicky feet to stay in the air.
Oh my god.
That's fucking good, dude.
Hey, what is so since a homie on Twitter also asked about Microsoft, can you look at the chart, Nick, and tell me what you think about the chart on Microsoft?
I'm willing to bet money it's identical to Spy's chart.
Yeah, fair enough. But
it is. It's starting to set up bullish, in my opinion, here, and here's why. Like, you can call it a cup and handle here if you're a pattern homie, if you like voodoo. Me, I only use levels. Right here at 428. 428.44-ish. Really good rejection here that they coiled around in the pre-market. Rocketed through it, lost it, set new low of day even compared to pre-market. Reclaimed it. Then again, right here, held it as support again, right there. If they sweep down there, I could really see an argument for a long down right under 427. Here it would feel like chasing, but if I was on a futures chart, I would probably long this with a stop below this last low at 427.60. Because if you like voodoo, this is a cup and handle here, which is an upside pattern. If you like voodoo, this was a little bit of a lopsided Quasimodo looking ass inverse head and shoulders that sent us up this first leg. Yeah, if they can turn 429 into support, I think it goes. But yeah, I mean, hey, it's already pushing up toward that pre-market high at 430.40. Taking that out is really good. It's obvious. So this setup's looking kind of bullish intraday to me.
When you told that you were exiting those puts because of an upside, I took a call.
You son of a bitch.
Also looking at Periscope, so I break through the 6.
Oh, you bastard!
Yeah, I was looking at Periscope. I'm up 140% right now on a spy call.
Let's go. They haven't given you an easy to exit yet.
No,
I can see them turning that prior high into support right below 694. Good shit.
Yeah, the moment you said that, and the moment I saw it accelerate through, so it accelerated through the 6955, and then it hit the 696 acceleration, and I was like, "Yep, that's perfect."
What
Keep
we need
going.
people to do is add the most degenerate button on the planet, a reverse position button, where it market orders your puts to close and market orders calls at the same strike to open with one.
That
button.
would be funny.
A lot of futures brokerages and prop firms have that, and it is so degenerate, dude.
My stops have been moved up to 50%. You'd be proud.
Look at this go! What a trade, dude.
Yeah.
I should have done that. I didn't have the balls. And there's even two supports on the way down before they.
Dude, you were also very confident about that exit there, and I was like, you know what? That's also like a good sign for me to want to get into a call right there. I was like, I'll do it. I'll assist 20% stop loss, and I'll take that trade. So. Let's see.
Everybody I know trades my own strategies better than me. It's kind of awesem.
No,
it sucks for me.
I trade off of your
awesome for them.
Off of your mindset. I was like, yep, I'm gonna do this off that. It worked out pretty well. I'm sitting at 150. I'm gonna keep stop loss at 50%, and we'll see what happens.
Absolutely beautiful. They're getting a rejection here, but honestly, I don't feel like momentum's dead yet. Yeah. This rejection's low volume compared to the last 3 bullish candles. Keep an eye on it. Yeah, good trade, dude. You win no matter what now. That's that shit, baby!
Sir.
All right.
Can I
have
you
already got it open. What do we got going on with Amazon? Who's sending us all the Mag 7 shit?
Who do you think? Take a wild guess. Guess.
Speaking back to me being a fat, weak fuck now compared to old me, I cannot get this lid off. I want to drink this without the lid, and I can't take the damn thing off.
Twisted.
It is, yeah, no shit. It is like pressurized suction cupped. I even have the air hole open. I cannot get this bastard. Ah! Ah! It's like cutting up my hand. I'll just drink through the lid. You know what?
This just
You gotta know when to stop, and that's when I stop.
And this is just on Amazon 2.5. Not good flow, but a reminder that a lot of names. Oh yeah, they have Wednesday expirations. Yes, that is very true.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that
Dude,
shit.
yeah,
we got
yeah.
normal tickers with weekly expirations midweek now. Dude, do you remember when like the S&P, the Qs, and all of them went daily expirations? How fucking wonky shit was for a while.
Yeah, I think the same thing's gonna happen with all this shit. Anthony, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, man. I probably will end up staying away from these now just because you reminded me of that. I would want this to settle down and see how it actually acts and do some like quote unquote paper trading, I guess, to see how these contracts would actually fare with these expirations before I actually touch them, right? So I'm curious to see what it does. So definitely we'll I'm gonna keep track of these, all these like midweek expiration stuff. It's because it's super interesting. We have Mateo Yang asking about Micron. Let me look at Micron. Let me close all this extra stuff I got open though first. And now I can take a look at Micron. Micron. What are we? Oh my god. Micron 428 is absolute insanity too. Hi. Nothing that really sticks out to me like crazy for Micron yet. The 206s. This is very messy. Not bad for an intraday scalp if you took that over here. Not in the morning, but over here would have been pretty good, but expensive.
Anthony says another way for market makers to take money from retail with theta.
Yeah, 100%
Hey,
is.
to be clear, you can't do shit without market makers. Like, you're not gonna find a buyer or a seller of any contract ever without market makers. And not only that, not every institution is a market maker, so they are also subject to market maker positioning. You sell a put, there's probably an institution / market maker on the other side of that. So you know, it goes both ways. But all of the market maker hate, in my opinion, is unfounded as shit because we wouldn't have a market without them. It's in the name.
It's in the name.
But Theta Gang does tend to win. If you watch Snorlax's feed, Snorlax UW, lots of Theta Gang stuff that he catches and posts, and they tend to expire worthless and pocket that credit.
I know that there's a lot of people that do end up playing Theta, what is it, like multi-legs and stuff. Like
Hold
Swips.
on, I got some shit talk happening in Jay-Z's Discord server. Look at these assholes.
What is it?
Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it.
Brad, don't worry about it, Brad. Brad's the one that's calling me out all the time. Yeah. It's always Brad, too. God damn it, Brad. Oh, my God. I love Brad, by the way. Brad's awesome.
Yeah, Brad's fun.
Brad's awesome.
We'll sneak his ass on here for Community Spotlight someday as well.
Yeah. Fun. It would definitely fun.
We gotta give him some Xannies beforehand though, because you know when Brad gets on a microphone, that dude turns into a completely different person and shit gets crazy real fast.
Oh my god!
So if I gotta censor myself, I gotta censor that bastard too. I know you're listening, funny. Dude. You know I'm right.
It's so funny. Though. It's so funny. Well, the first time I ever heard Brad speak, I'm like, dude, this is crazy.
It's a different person from his typing. It is a different person.
It is so different, but it's so
dude,
fun.
Spy is gonna push thugh 695 here, dude.
Am I gonna
that call you picked up was a banger, bro. My next heavy resistance on Spy.
Oh yeah, holy shit.
My next heavy resistance is way up at 696.46. So if you get this full move, dude, I'm gonna be pissed that I didn't reverse that position with you and just took $89 while you make like 2,000.
Also, those Apple calls are also at 30% now and climbing.
Hey, at least this time you did say something. I just didn't see it.
Yeah. Also, Spy's at 200%. Those calls at 200%. Holy crap!
I would move your shit to plus 100%, which would probably be if they lost this support area around this little range that they bull flagged off of.
Yeah.
like 694.57 to 694.25. If they lose this range, it's my opinion they're going to backtest the 693 level pretty hard. So keep an eye on it, but a good trade, dude. No matter what you win, that's that shit, bro.
That was good. Periscope. Guys gotta get good on Periscope, man. I'm telling you, Periscope is such a cheat. It's such a hack. Oh my god. It's
They
so
are pushing
good.
up into a pretty hefty positive gamma zone here. But I have noticed on trend days it doesn't really matter as much.
Yeah.
I've tried to time tops even with Periscope and it hasn't worked out. If you go to the 0 day here, the positive gamma positioning here is a lot lighter than across all expirations. If they were feeling froggy as absolute fuck, there's heavy way up at 7,000, which has kind of been both a small launch point and a heavy resistance in the past like 2 years. But I mean, it's, you know, if you guys haven't checked out the FOMC panel we did last week before the FOMC presser, when the data dropped with like Joseph Wang, Last Per Standing, Jem Carson, go check that out. It's on Apple and Spotify. Go check that out because we talked a lot about some of the connotations of equities mooning at the same time as gold and silver constantly hitting all-time highs. And that fat dump we had in gold and silver last week, I don't believe that shit. I think something Jem said on that panel kind of stuck with me when it comes to that. He thinks, and I tend to agree with him, that it's going to go higher. It's just going to be volatile as all hell while it does it. So the swings you see in it to the dips, much wider ranges for those dips. But I personally don't know that I would think gold and silver are done. Yeah, we're getting a nice little baby rejection off this positive gamma zone. But I'm going to go hands off here. That was a lot of momentum. Maybe I can catch like 15 points on a good one. But I'm not going to risk it. We're going to sit here, and I want to see what happens with those calls you flip.
Yeah, we'll find out.
This
Also,
is a little bit of a pullback rejection. Maybe I'll get one with you if they dip far enough.
Vance does really good with Periscope as well. Shout out to Vance if he is watching.
Yeah, Vance is real good at gamma in general.
Yeah, dude's awesome.
He did agree to come on as well too. I would like to talk Periscope with him. So let's get that set up in the near future.
Yeah,
Vance would be a good guest for Periscope because Anthony does it now as well, which is good. But like up until like nowish, I've been the only one streaming Periscope scalping. So it'll be really cool to have someone else on there. And honestly, Wants is better at it than I am. It'll be really cool to get his feedback on how he holds. Like I know people who that put scalp I took earlier. I know people who would buy it on a weekly instead of a 0 day and just hold through this upside. They'd be that confident. I don't have that shit. I'm in and out. I am in and out, and that's what we did. It was a nice trade. Could have been better, but it was nice. I'm right now watching SPY off of this high of 695.23. The back test is 694.56-ish. But it doesn't look like they're even going to give it. I wanted to get along with it.
Isn't the purple changing now? If you look at Periscope, I think they're changing the maybe a good lesson point for the stream.
I'm not seeing any purples on mine, but that's also a variable thing that you can set. Oh, my purple is like insane. Can you check what yours is set to? Up at the top, it says highlight.
Here, I'll pull it over.
What's the default purple? 1,000?
Yeah.
I would set it higher than that even. Maybe 5,000 to 10,000. I want to see
Vaughn sets it to 1,000, which is
1,000 seems small.
Which is what I was.
But the flips, the orange ones are ones I really like. But I like seeing huge changes. Personally. I'll go with 1,000. We'll play with it. But everything right now, this early in the day, you'll see every single bar I have is purple.
Yeah.
With 1,000 on the setting. I think mine was 4. I don't know why it's gone down.
Why is yours all purple and why is mine only some purple? That's weird.
Beats me, bro.
What is your DD's? Your DT?
Yeah.
We'll
mess with it later.
Well, yeah, I'll figure it out later. All right. What else we got? Flow-wise, nothing super interesting yet.
Go back to your Periscope quick. Pop open your highlight again. Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting. Nick's got special privileges that we don't have.
I mean, that's not true.
All right. So sorry, Mateo about the MU. I'm gonna wait on MU. I think MU has earnings coming up, or did they already have earnings? If I'm not mistaken. They have earnings 319. I will wait. I don't want to play anything on MU unless it's like a big amount of flow coming in. If not, I will wait and patiently wait until we see something coming up. MU does kind of tend to move as well for earnings, so that'll be very, very interesting to see what they do. I have a feeling they might move quite a lot this time around too, just because of all these crazy hikes on prices and everything with cars and stuff. So it'll be interesting to see what that happens.
There Spy
So-
goes. Check your contracts, homie.
Oh, I shall check my contracts right now.
Breakout candle again. If they get all the way up there, Jay-Z, that 696.
Oh, dude, I'm eating right now.
If you're not already down to runners, get down to runners up there if they get there. That's been a pretty firm rejection spot. But if you're already in runners, screw it, dude. Just keep trailing your stop up to below those ranges.
Well, I'll take off a couple more runners here. I'm at 260%. So,
but just Jay-Z, so you know, since you're practicing scalping, just how
Yeah.
I keep these. You see these little platforms they form on the way up, these little stair
Yeah.
steps. Sometimes they're a lot more pronounced with peaks, like this one's trying to do right now. What I do is I trail my stop to below those inflection points. So here, this would be 694.75 on SPY. If you're feeling ballsy, you're in runners anyway. You could set it way down at 694.25. But
Yeah.
the hypothesis there is if they lose this range, it's a test of the one below it with this range above that range. And if they lose them both, we're looking at a script flip where they might be conserving down to the side again. But that's just how I keep an eye on scalps if I'm in one and holding. Good fucking trade, dude.
yeah, happy with that one. Happy with that one.
Dude, there are no put premiums in the market at all. Puts are just knifing. I might look for a back test of that secondary range on the 1 minute there to get long with you. But if they don't give it to me, dude, Godspeed.
Yeah, I'm holding. I've moved my stops up to 100%. So we are cooking with Crisco right now. All right. So hopefully I answered the question for Micron for you guys. All right. So thinking of getting April, May gold 5,000 calls. Michael, I am not going to touch silver or gold right now. I lied. I scalped silver yet last week. When I thought it was a bottom because I know the Sam and Tire and Cheese all were like, hey, this looks like a silver bottom. And I was thinking in my head, I was like, is silver gonna bottom here? And they confirmed it, and they're people I trust with their thought processes.
I found
like,
the
all right,
issue, Jay-Z.
let's take it. So I was able to
I had
scalp
accidentally
silver,
flipped
nice
my
one.
shit to Vanna.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that explains
Okay.
it. I was like, this is insane. All right, we're good now. We're good
right.
now.
All right, you see the purple.
We're still right up against this wide gamma zone. That 6980 has been a wall of gamma every time we're below it. So this right now, this rejection is kind of really testing the metal of the bulls here. If they push through this, I go right back to what I said earlier, that they might try to target that 7,000 way up there. I'm going to keep an eye on this 6980. They already rejected it once, and it looks like... Ooh, they're going to tempt me. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. The trajectory today is long. I'm going to look for dips to long from here, even though I kind of want to short the top here. I'm not going to touch it. I'll be a good boy. All right, finish. My bad. You're good.
Yeah. No, you're good. So Cheese and Sam were like, yeah, let's look at SLV looks kind of bottomish over here. And the moment they said that I bought SLV 0 DTs on Friday.
Yeah, I was really tempted to buy calls on Friday.
And
they were
they
just so
printed.
expensive and really
Yeah.
dappy.
And they did good. I took 100% here, 150% there on those. They did pump up really nicely. Worked out really well. So I am not going to super long or super short any of it though. That was my thing about it, Michael. I'm not trying to do any of that right now with that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm in ER degen mode. That is big time. This is my favorite time of the year. I absolutely love earnings. I know people are gonna have mixed feelings about that, but this is where I love. This is my home. ER is my home. So I've been doing pretty decently with ER. It's not about the win rate for me. It's about the actual gains for me.
And he takes cheap as shit lottos too for his earnings plays.
And when they pump, they cover like losses from maybe last earnings and the next earnings too. So like it covers a lot. So um all right, so we had a couple more questions. I think Anthony said mine's at 2K. Matthew says, March, I have an article I will send to you about MU on the bull case. Yeah, send it over. As long as I can read properly, I will definitely read it.
We'll see
Google
how
Oh, so you
that
Bus.
won't?
goes.
Oh, okay.
No, damn, Tucker, out of left field. Um, is it? It is earnings season, best time of the year. Yeah, it is. It 100% is for me at least. I don't know about everybody else, but for me it is. SMP in full DGen mode today. Said Joe, it is in
I
DGen
might
mode
be eyeballing this rejection a little more here, but
for
again,
downside upside.
the uh, I really want to play the rejection to the downside, but they're kind of holding here. And put premium is not reacting to that rejection. Call premium is a little bit, but not enough that I'm convinced the momentum is dead. So I'm gonna stay with my original thought and try to get long down around 69.70 SPX with a pretty tight stop. I'm bad at longs. I'll say that very openly and loudly. I'm good at shorts. I'm bad at longs. But hey, we got to develop.
Yeah, we gotta
But
change, right?
this is not a long on the spot
Developing
yet.
too on this channel. I never thought I would up my stops. My shit's been at break even all the time for my entirety of my trading years, and now I'm moving my stops up. So there we go. We change. Um,
I just took a put that I only want a few percent on. If this 1 minute candle takes out the top of itself, so this next 1 minute candle coming up, if it takes out this 1 minute candle, I'll take about a $15 loss. All right,
Somebody
watching it. Moment of
asked-
truth right here. Moment of truth.
it's just
Give me that
screwing up right
rejection,
now.
baby. There we go. Give me more, though. That's not convincing at all. That is not convincing at all. Give it to me for real. I would really love a back test of 694.60, but I don't know if they give me that much. Like I said, put premiums are barely reacting to this rejection. Keeping an eye on it. Keeping an eye on it. Right here's a bounce spot. Right at 695. Are they going to bounce it? Or are they going to sweep it? They are bouncing. I might get out of break even if this candle pushes up. I'm out. All right, we lost a whopping, not position. It's here. 96. Oh, we lost like $4. Okay, cool. I don't care then. Ha! Nice. It was worth a shot. I got baited in.
Yeah.
I still think it rejects a little though. I would like to see it back test all the way down to 694.56 area for me to get long with it. See if this rejection continues.
Somebody asked me about an iron. Somebody asked about iron. Somebody said ironware. I can't find the name. There's so much going on in here sometimes. Iron. That was somewhere over here about iron. Am I?
It just feels like you're saying iron weird. Oh, look at it go, dude. That was a preemptive stop out. I'm going to be eyeballing long here if we don't see anything dramatic change in Periscope. Ah, they got real close too.
Oh,
Here
okay.
comes.
Matthew
They're coming to
said-
my target right now. Damn, son.
You cooking with Crisco?
No, because we got stopped out of that. I would be cooking with Crisco, but that's okay. We're back to
That's
waiting
okay.
again, folks.
All right, so let me take a look at the iron real quickly. I did see the 76 call come in 2.6 with about 1,000 in volume. It is scudding kind of smacked right for the day. Let's take a look. It's getting smacked. We have earnings this week for iron, so I will not touch anything until the day off. I normally look at stuff the day off earnings like an hour and a half before earnings. It's kind of what I look at for stuff when I do earnings plays. That way I can see what comes in. I love to see like good like last minute flow. Sometimes it's vindicative of somebody actually knowing something. Most of the time if it's a call. So I like to see the last minute hit. But yeah, we got some earnings coming off iron, so I will keep my tabs on it. Thank you for bringing that up. Actually, we'll keep tabs. Iron, does it move normally?
You played
Oh,
Iron
yeah.
recently, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Or was that
it
last
does.
earnings season?
No, it was not. Maybe it was last. I can't remember. I probably did. I have so many earnings plays that played. Yeah, it does move. So I'll be interested to see what happens for Iron. Interesting. Matthew also wants to look at the AG. I think Tucker posted that contract.
Which one?
The
Yep.
AG. Yeah, he did. Gross. Sorry. Just gross. 102. This opening candle seems like it's transacted.
I'm in again.
At the bid.
Reclaim of the range is my stop. Got to keep this one tight as well because it's a little riskier than the last one.
Ooh, they're about to stop me out.
I love you, man, but I hope they do because I'm on the outside.
Yeah, I'm fine. I made enough.
I want them to get down to the bottom of that damn range. I'll keep an eye on this, though. You can keep looking at that.
Yeah. Apple calls, by the way, are 70%.
Good shit, dude.
Yeah. Apple on a little bit of a tear.
That's a
right
bounce
now.
and a half. Keep an eye on this
one. All right. So these AGs, they look like they're sold to open. So I am curious. I don't know how much premium was on this. 12,000. It's not a lot of premium, so I'm not really gonna. Oh, it's from last week. 259,000. Yeah, they all majority carried over. So this looks like they were about to open prior day. Yeah, messy counts, but yeah, they look like they all majority bought to open. On these. So they look interesting. I wouldn't. I don't know. I wouldn't want a long or short right now, just because I don't know. I mean, Nick did say that he thinks it was a fake kind of pullback or kind of crash, basically. But I'm not a very big ETF or like in this kind of person or silver or gold player. Not that's not my forte. So I'm not. You kind of with this stuff, you kind of had to be in with majority of the news too, right? You gotta keep consistent checking that too. So it'll be interesting to see what it does. But they look like they're bots on Friday, so we'll see what happens on the AG
94% out the money is kind of your size, though.
It is my size, but not my
just
price.
Your speed.
But not my price.
I'm still in these puts, just waiting. I'm still trailing to the 1 minute, even though that stopped me out preemptively on the last one. Rules are rules, and like I said, we try to chip away at our losses. We don't swing for the fences right out of the gate. That's how you hurt yourself.
So Michael says there were 60 C320s. I almost mixed the C and 3 together. Early January, Congress members bought last week too. He also sits on the entry committee. It's a lock. This is for iron. Interesting. So there's a lot of good things for iron. Interesting.
All right, they might get me here. This looks recovery-y. Keeping a close eye. Be about $20. Stop me. They got me.
Tucker's got another chain for me.
Ooh,
from
chain. Two
Mr.
chains?
Anthony.
One chain,
himself.
2 chains.
BA. God, I'm gonna use my F bomb. Have you used my F bomb yet?
Do it.
No,
I've used like 10, dude.
Fuck BA. God damn, I hate God, I hate bonus.
Yo, they missed my stop by like 2 pennies, so I'm still in these. I preemptively said they got me. We're chilling.
All right. So BA, Anthony says, Ivy's a little funky, but leaning buys. Okay. 213, 184s, 190, 186, 190. Big boy count here. 130 and 190 at the ask. 1028, 53s, 53 here. We have a 38 here at the ask. Yeah. I would also lean BTO on these, Anthony. I would also lean BTO on these. Ivy is a little funky, but I would definitely would lean BTO on this. In my opinion. So interesting. But I'm not touching BA because I hate BA. It's on a no trade list forever and for good.
Not besties for life.
Not besties for life. 0 chance. BA is something I will never touch ever, even if it goes crazy. Speaking of, I think I saw some Micron flow. Speaking of Micron flow, someone was asking about Micron. I don't know where it went. Man, I need more coffee. I'm getting no sleep. Oh yeah, MU flow. 1%. I think this is most likely a hedgy poo. The puts. All right, we have. I was asked about Atari. Is that a natural stock? Atari, is that a thing? I don't think. Did you mean Atai? ATAI, Elizabeth, or Atari? Like actually Atari? Because that's ATAI Life Sciences.
Video games?
Tucker's like, I'm up, guys, I'm up.
Video games, guys.
I'm up.
All right, they got me. All good. All right, I'm gonna call it quits there. We're still up about $55 from that $87 scalp. I'm not gonna mess with it. I still think they'll give me the move I want, but hey, we chip away at it. We don't need to try to flush the whole.
The toilet.
Oh, Matthew says, do you still hate BA even if the door comes off the plane?
Yes, absolutely. I will not touch BA ever. People that know me from long time ago know why, and I will not touch BA.
It's what you get.
No.
Now. All right, I'm going to quit looking at Periscope for now. I think they're going to bounce out of this. If I get a better entry later on in the day, y'all, when we're not live, I will tweet about it. You'll see it. No matter what trades we take, it'll be on the show or on our Twitter accounts to be viewed on the show. What is the date today? Today's the 2nd, yeah? It's 2nd. Okay. Hey, take a look at BMNR, Jay-Z.
Yeah, I was all gonna look at that after I looked at this.
Okay,
news
nice.
But
nice.
let's take a look at it. We can look at it quickly. Yeah, I was looking at this because those are interesting. That 43% of the money, what is it, around 100K in premiums?
Little bit of bid action at the beginning of the orders.
Market cap is 11.42, so it's a significant amount of premium going towards it. 500,000 in premium. Might be a bottom fish, Nick, to be honest, too, right?
Yeah, it feels like it.
Seems like someone's
43% out the money.
Yeah, quick premium.
2 months to expiration, just about.
Sorry, it's not loading. It is taking a minute for it to load. I'm sure it's not my internet. Is it my internet? You guys can hear me, right?
My site's working just fine.
But you guys can hear me though. That's weird. There we go. Yeah. Okay.
Just the internet king.
Yeah, I'm about to flip.
I know we have those bid tags toward the beginning of it, but I'm still leaning bot to open.
Yeah, because the time I think is far enough. I think that they're different orders.
It's like 14 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a toughie. I'm still leaning though. If you keep the IV drops off to begin with and then start scaling back up as orders start filling again.
Yeah.
It's a toughie. I'm not gonna chase that one.
No, neither am I. But it is very interesting. I think it's a bottom catch, which is what I think it is. That bottom fishing over there.
That one and BA are the last two in my main interval.
Yeah, you know how I feel about BA already.
Man, that stop down there would have been a beautiful long. Damn.
USAR is they're getting chased. It's a 45% multi. I'd like to figure out, I guess, what the multi is, but USAR is getting a move thanks to
it's just a little baby order there.
Yeah.
You're just a little guy.
I'm a little guy.
Just a little guy.
Yeah. I'll wait for more flow though for USAR for sure if you want to do that. Here you go. Take a look at Cole. Zach wants to look at KOLD. Is that do they have options? Oh, they do have options. What is this? ProShares Ultrasub Bloomberg Natural Gas up 40% for the day.
Damn.
So not all natural gas died, Anthony.
Yeah, what a liar.
Yeah, Anthony.
Get his ass.
Yeah, get him, Tucker. Where's Tucker? I'm gonna stick Tucker on you. Get him, Tucker.
Grah, rah, die. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't want him to die, but okay.
It was creative interpretation.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Anthony goes, that's short natural gas. I know, Anthony. I'm trying to mess with you over here, okay? I was seeing if you were paying attention, okay? See if you were paying attention. Yeah, interesting. 38% up. Obviously, I'm not gonna play this. I'm not gonna chase something that's 30% up either, right? Famous last words from prior streams. If you guys know, you know. Uh, yeah, this would have been a good Boyle handoff. Yeah, you're right, Matthew. You are right. Perfect Boyle handoff.
Adam got the hell out of that position. New high a day spy.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
What?
After bitching about being bad at longs, do you remember where I said the long was?
Yeah.
Right where it went.
Oh, and guess what? I didn't get stopped out, so I'm still
Yeah,
cooking
your stop would have
Crisco.
been down here. They held onto that range. Boom,
Yeah.
new high a day. Beautiful.
Anthony, I don't understand if you understand what I said. I didn't need to chase it. It was a great. It was a great week. Why would I want to chase it? Anthony over here trying to talk to me like he's playing Marvel Rivals. Mr. Bot.
Damn!
He got botted.
He did get called a bot. That was pretty funny.
It was pretty funny. I died. I will never forget that. All right, what is next? Joe says, "Let's go, D-Gens. My MSCR 250C."
Bro, I still can't get this fucking lid off. I think it's just permanently on.
No, you just gotta empty it out, put some cold water in it, it'll come off.
It's a twist.
Yeah, but I want it off now!
It's a twist thing.
I'm twisting!
Okay.
Well, more so my hand is sliding across it. And the
Yeah.
little ridges on it for grip are just ripping my skin
Here, hold on.
instead of
I
being
want to take
grip.
a look. Watch this. I'm magic. Whoa, the lid.
Oh,
comes
nobody
off.
nobody
Got it.
saw it, Tucker. Nobody saw it.
wow.
Yeah,
because
nobody can see
Nick-
shit because I'm fighting
Nick-
with my lid instead of looking.
Nick, it looks so weird because your hands are in that.
I know.
It's a different position.
I'm just
so
really rubbing it out this morning.
I'm gonna assume that Brad's gonna give us another screenshot real soon. I'm assuming that Brad's gonna.
I
come
think
up with
Brad's
another
just a
screenshot.
little too horny for a Monday morning. Maybe he was in those Disney puts. Maybe he was in those Disney puts.
This is so hard. I'm so dead. I'm so dead.
All right, boys, it's time. I gotta piss. Be right back.
Yes.
It's time. It's the piss break time.
That's my favorite time. of
All
day.
right.
We'll have a graphic for it like within the next 2 weeks because it's necessary. It's confident. It's got to look like I'm diabetic or something with how much I piss, but I swear I just drink a shitload of water. All right,
Which
be
is
right
actually
back.
really good. All right, the MSCR 250s, Joe. They are extremely degenerate, but they're just too expensive for me to be degenerate with like this. When do they have earnings? Actually, do they have earnings soon? Oh, it's this week. This week earnings, Joe. I would like to see some. Some weekly flow for MSTR with their earnings coming up? That would be pretty good. Anthony, Brad's already beaten you with the screenshots, by the way. Brad's already taken over that way longer than you. Brad's got screenshots that you can't even fathom you had. All right, 160s. Yeah, I'm interested to see what we get towards the day off earnings, Joe. Actually, this will be interesting. What do you think, Joe? You think the MSCR is going to get cooked, or is it going to do well on earnings? What are your thought processes on that? What do you like to see for that? What do you like to see MSCR do? I got UMAXI. What is UMAXI? That is not in my ticker book. Useless Maxi. What's the word with QQQ? I actually don't know. I don't really trade QQQ much, honestly. I'm gonna be honest. I play with Spy and SPX if I'm playing stuff like that, but pretty interesting on the QQQ stuff. QQQ. Morning Pump would have been great if I got into QQQ. But I be honest, I'm not really. I'll wait for Nick. I'll let Nick explain QQQ, maybe talk about QQQ a little bit more because I don't really touch that stuff. But it's a more so like I would play Spy and SPX instead. I know that QQ is a little bit more stable. I think more so than them. ENVX 7.5 up 3% today. I think MSR will meet expectations. Guidance will be key, and when they'll be buying more Bitcoin, in my opinion. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that happening. Um, hey Nick, you back? That's a long piss break he's taking. I hear him. I hear the thuds.
You don't hear shit.
Whoa.
All right. So somebody
Hey,
asked
Mort
about
UNH. What the hell?
QQQ. I want to know your thoughts. I said I don't really trade QQQ much, so I'm not really a big QQQ person.
I mean, it more or less operates the same way as SPY. What am I looking at?
They just asked about QQ. What's the word about QQ? What's the word with QQQ?
It's
QQ
pumping
is
with
running.
SPY. I mean,
Yeah.
you know. I don't really. I know a lot of people will use some like momentum filters with SPX options, sometimes with SPY, sometimes with QQQ. I don't tend to use SPY and QQQ flow for trading. I just price action that and then use net premiums in the market along with Periscope for context. But yeah, I mean, I do it with MNQ, the NASDAQ micro futures. I'll use Periscope for that, even though it's not the same instrument. Because Periscope's SPX, and that is obviously the NASDAQ. But market structure, kind of the same. Sometimes they can separate a little bit. Like you'll see QQQ up 1.5%, SPY's only up 0.75%, for example. But generally, those patterns are the same. Like here's QQQ just on the 1 minute. It's doing the same shit SPY's doing right here at the top. You see that? So I use Periscope to essentially trade QQQ. The reason I use SPY for the show is because it's closer to the exact same instrument, a little easier to understand what I'm looking at with levels. But yeah, I mean, I trade NASDAQ futures with Periscope. Plenty of people trade straight NDX and SPX as well options. But yeah, you can absolutely use the same tools to trade different instruments. But yeah, again, on the 1 minute here, literally the exact same pattern on SPY and Q.
So Mercedes says, new here. I was reading Unusual Wells. How does this work, and what are the benefits? Nick, you want to give?
I don't know what the question. How does what work, and what are the benefits?
Unusual Wells.
As a whole?
Yeah, he said new here, welcome. And I was reviewing Unusual Whales. How does this work, and what are the benefits?
Well, it kind of depends on what kind of trader you are. In this context, let me just pull the tool up. The thing I use most is gamma positioning by market makers. I use them as support, resistance, and entry levels. And that's this guy here. Tucker, if you want to pull up the Periscope video on YouTube, it doesn't matter which one. There's two introductory videos by Dan on there, and both of them are great. But essentially, I see the green lines as support resistance areas. Like right here, again, we rejected 69.80 yet again while I was pissing, so I couldn't take a put off of it. Up here, it shows that there's increasing gamma exposure. Each dot represents prior exposure positioning in the last 10-minute interval. The other part that's, kind of the trademark of the tool is the flow feed, where you see every single order that hits the market, and then via filters, you narrow it down to things that are a little bit more unusual. One other link to send this new guy, Tucker, is the indicators of unusual options activity that Snorlax wrote. That's also on the info hub on the Unusual Whales website. It walks through what makes something unusual or not. A lot of different things can make it unusual. It comes down just to like with charting. You need screen time and practice. But Tucker's going to spam you with a shitload of resources that range from absolute beginner all the way up to someone who's been trading flow for 10 years or more. It basically gives you areas of interest with Periscope. I find areas of interest to take calls and puts. Up here, this rejection of positive gamma would have gotten me in puts. You want to look for it to hold the positive gamma below as well, possibly accelerate through the red. And then with flow, I mean, Jay-Z has more filters than I do with the flow feed. I have like one that I use for interval flow that brings in numerous contracts within a specific time frame of 5 minutes and breaks it down into segments of what percentage was asked, what percentage bid. But yeah, I mean, it gives you ideas of things you might be able to trade in the market. Your mileage may vary depending on use case. Jay-Z, do you just want to quickly mention what you look for when you're looking in flow, just in general?
It's actually a perfect example that just popped up right now. I look for weird names that I've never seen before. I just look for stuff that I don't know what the hell it is. Like I've never seen OBDC before, right? Financial services. They're down 5%. I look at weird names. I look at their market cap, and I look at market cap and premium, right? I like to see a decent amount of premium towards a lower market cap stock. That means, quote unquote, it could be like a hedge as well, but it also could be somebody knows something that I really don't know. Why is somebody buying $75,000 worth of OBDC 10 puts, right, for 320? Like, that's the kind of thing I look for. I look for like weird names and weird tickers. If I see anything any more, I'll let you know. Let me see if I can find anything else.
Blue Owl. Oh, it shit the bed.
Yeah, it's down 5%. ODD is a weird one I've not seen before as well. I did see ODD flow prior to this though. I will say that, which is why I'm not like super taken back by it. But I have different filters for different things. I actually have this filter. I have that have separated for small cap, mid cap, large cap. And then I have interval flow filters and optional contract filters. I also have my ER degen filter, which I use for degenerate stuff and ER gambling.
ER being earnings reports.
Earnings, yeah. Sorry, yeah. There's different things you can use for it. Everybody trades in a different way, right? Not everybody trades the same things, obviously, right? People like to pay higher premiums to be safer and time. I like to play more degenerate contracts, like cheaper, and then just makes like a boatload of percentage gain when it does work out, right?
And I think that's kind of how this show works too, because I started off with only flow, period, in 2019. Never once looked at a chart, just traded flow. And I have developed into being more of a scalper, where I intraday trade mainly the indices. And Jay-Z is basically the OnlyFans version of flow. Like, look at his. Oh, I guess that one's just DJ. Show him your filter names. Don't hide that shit.
Fine, I will not.
You can't hide that shit.
I
like it. New.
Bazooka. I want a cum filter.
I'm gonna come. He's got creamy daddy.
Yeah, I got a fried
Why
chicken.
the fried chicken?
It's a farmer filter. Yeah, I got some weird stuff.
Dude, I'm determined to get this damn lid off.
Here's the creamy daddy one. Yeah, I have just different stuff that I use for different things. Obviously, now them I kind of want to like refine some of them. It just doesn't like it's not work the way I want it to work sometimes. But it's a whole process, right? You like learn something new all the time. It's obviously now these are buy or sell signals, right? These are not guaranteed winners. Like, none of these are guaranteed. I will say that right now. None of this is a guaranteed surefire way to win, right? If it was, everybody would be doing this. Nobody would have jobs, right? Like, if that was the case, everybody would be trading. So the best way to tell you is like screen time plus your own due diligence. Like, learn what you're looking at, learn the companies, find a style that works for you, and if it works, stick with it. Like, stick with what works for you. It's what I've been telling everybody. Like, it's for me, this for what I do has been try to test it. It works. My account does work the way it works because of what it is. I will say when I first started,
hold on. All right, it's time to make a motivational quote picture again, Tucker, because of what just came out of his mouth.
What can I do?
My things are the way it is. It works for my account because of the way it is.
Okay, hold on. I gotta write that down. One second.
Wait, why is that funny?
Because it doesn't say anything. Okay. It's straight up the nature video. This one's an aspen. You can tell because of the way it is.
Oh my god.
Wait, can you hold on?
Oh my god.
I need to go back and look.
It works because of the way it is. It was.
God. Great.
Oh, all right. You can continue. I'm done roasting. That was just really funny.
Oh my god. Well, it's basically what it is. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys that all this is 100% guaranteed. Now it's 100% guaranteed. There's no 100% win rate. Tucker, please show us the beautiful bird.
Oh, I have it on the 3-cam one.
Plenty of losses on my end. I know Nick has plenty of losses on his end too.
Oh yeah.
Like it's just a lot of different things, right? You guys can always, if you guys are on Discord, you can always DM me. I'm happy to, if I have time, I'm happy to like respond, like answer.
And you
questions.
Can tag us on Twitter too. If we post something you don't understand what we're looking at, we will comment within an hour or less to explain.
Yeah, DM me on X too if you need to have any questions. Obviously, don't send me feed pics. Actually, that's fine. You can send me feed pics. But I'm kidding. Don't send me feedbacks. But if
No,
you guys
he
are
already
interested,
said it.
yeah.
You just screwed yourself, bro.
But
You're about to
you
get some
can-
really messed up DMs.
But yeah, I mean, it is like just find your style. I think the biggest thing I tell people is find your style. Everybody has something that works for them with their account size,
And
right?
and don't worry about being wrong. Something I
Yeah.
see traders fall into, and I do it sometimes too. Like, hey, I'm an entertainer. Look at my dumb ass on here on screen. I'll talk some shit when I'm right. Don't I will. I talked shit on that first scout this morning that I almost got stopped out of, and it wasn't even a big scout. It was like $80, and I talk shit. But don't get caught up in being right. Just
Yeah.
because you're like, I need to be right. Don't sit in the losing position just because you want to be right.
Yeah.
If it goes against you and it doesn't sit your hypothesis anymore, get the hell out of that shit.
Yeah.
I missed out on a scalp earlier because it did stop me out. It ended up going to my target right after, but who cares, man? Who
Yeah.
cares? If the structure changes of what you're trading, get out. You don't need to be right.
Getting better,
And you don't even need to have a
doing
high
stuff
win rate
wrong.
percentage.
Yeah.
The myth that you need to be like an 80% win rate trader to be successful is bullshit. It's not
wrong.
true. I'm sure Jay-Z's win rate makes my futures win rate look good, and my futures win
Yeah.
rate's like 40% and I'm profitable.
Yeah,
His win rate on these fucking YOLOs, you think he's batting 80%, dude? You think
No
he's batting
chance.
an 800 on that shit? Hell no.
No chance.
But the losers get far offset by the winners. That's more important than the win rate percent. Now, obviously, if
Yeah.
your win rate is 10%, you better be hitting some fucking bangers on those wins.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's give and take. So win rate matters a little, but you don't have to. That 100% win rate shit that a lot of furus pump. Like, I'm 95% win rate. A, you're lying, and B, you don't have to win that much. You just have to win bigger.
I buy super. My contracts are under $50 when I play earnings, like all the time.
Yeah.
I would even go as far to say under $20 for the most part. But those
He
$20
takes the
contracts,
cheapos and the ones that
Yeah.
pop off more
yeah,
than enough.
that UNH went from what $10 to $800 plus.
Dude, you can get the hell out of here with that UNH, man. This dude
Yeah.
thought he told me about it, and he did not.
Yeah,
That
but
damn
this
thing,
is
dude.
just it's just yeah.
That actually, hold on. That one ended up in one of my newsletters because it was just so
Oh, yeah.
goddamn ridiculous, dude.
It was a
Hold on.
10,000% gainer.
This guy is my screen sharing. Yes. All right. This is just the Unusual Whale Substack. If you're not subscribed, do that. I do flow write-ups every week on Thursday. And UNH is the one that I wrote up this past Thursday. And way down at the bottom here is this bastard screenshot. What the hell is that? What even is that? Get out. This, yeah.
Nick, can you check the chat, please?
Yes! Yes!
Oh my god!
Yes!
You guys are the worst.
Yes! Oh, that is a thing of beauty. It works because
So,
of the way it is.
Hold on. Joe actually said, I tell you what options flow is, and it's not a buy or sell signal. Unusual provides information of
It's
other
a
traders
tool.
every time an option contract is bought or sold. Record Unusual gives access to information in real time, so it's being used to maybe unusual. Yeah, that's awesome, Joe. That Joe actually gave a really good English version of what I was trying to say, I guess. I didn't really English properly, but thanks, Joe. That was awesome. Why is this picture of me on the screen? God damn it. God damn it.
Oh, so good.
Don't say stupid shit and you won't get clowned on. Bro.
Oh my god. God damn it.
All right, let's get back to it.
Yeah, somebody posted, Dylan Dobson posted the RZLV, and I know that Tucker sent me the link to it.
He sent you
So
a
let's
different
take a
link,
look.
actually. So
No,
you can
he
go
sent
over
me
the
two.
RZLV first and then the one that Tucker sent.
He sent me the RZLV too.
Oh, did he? Oh,
he
it was
did.
before the
Yeah,
picture.
Before you guys' goddamn shenanigans. All right, the RZLV. So RZLV has kind of been quote unquote, I would say like kind of like a meme-ish stock too. We're getting repeated hits, descending fill on this. Let's see where the big buys are, the 1Ks. How much premium is on this actually? 59,000. What's our market cap on this? 537 million. Yep, that's a pretty high enough market cap for me to be interested in.
Oh, Brad already did it. Damn.
What do you mean Brad already did it?
Oh, I posted that in your server to make fun of you, the picture, but Brad already did it.
Oh my god.
Well, I tagged everyone for us. It's fine.
Oh my god.
It works
You
because of the
guys-
way it is.
You guys are the worst. All right. You know English is hard, right? All right. So repeated his descending fill. So the descending fill, normally when people say descending fill, right? It's not indicative of buying pressure, right? It's not indicative of somebody opening up a contract or like buying in a positive aspect. So
These are
we
probably
started,
5 cent increments also.
yeah. So
So
it's
they're probably
really hard to
getting
say.
different exchange
Yeah,
fills. Not all brokers do the 5 cent increment shit. Not all of them. For some they do, for some they don't. I've
yeah.
noticed. So these like 7 cent fill. I'm actually right now while we're talking, while you go over that, I'm gonna go check if it is 5 cent fills. Otherwise, what I'm about to say doesn't.
So the 16s are where the actual start
They are
happens.
5 cent increments. All right. So
So
those 7 fills are just other exchange
yeah.
fills that are happening.
So I think this is the same person filling at the same person filling on these contracts they're buying. So not buying, they're transacting the same contract. So over here we have up to 16 over here, and then we have any more bigger buys here, bigger transactions here. 24 over here. I mean, honestly, I would want to. What do you think, Nick? Just off of this, what do you think? You think these are possible buys just because of where they open?
Yeah, the bid ask doesn't shift, only the fill price does.
Yeah.
That IV dropped off significantly.
Yeah, that was my only concern was the IV drop off.
It's hard to
But
say.
it opens back up
Again,
though.
it's one of the factors of those 5 cent increments.
Yeah.
I would almost lean bought just because they're consistent and never once do they bridge that
Yeah.
5 cent gap down to 5 cents for a fill, not
Yeah.
once. And they do scale up as the bid ask widens to the
Yeah.
upside. And so I'm leaning bought on those.
Yeah, I would lean also.
I don't
But
know
it's
if I would
toughy.
chase.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Because I think they're
I'd
trading
want
at
to,
15 now, aren't they?
possibly, yeah.
$3 call. Yeah, the gap is 10 to 15. So if you market ordered this, you get filled at 15 and be down 50% immediately. Which is what happened with Adam.
Yep. You gotta be careful with these 5 cent increment fillers.
We probably
but,
sold to that guy. Or bought
Yeah.
from that guy. He probably sold to us.
Hey, I'm gonna be laughing at that dude when Adam hits $15. Okay, watch me, watch it happen. Also, when these Adam's earnings,
I
I'm
have
also
no
curious.
idea, dude. I had never even known that was a ticker, and all I can think
Yep.
of is that one video where a dude named Adam like throws something or slaps his friend, and he's like, Adam!
That's a funny video. Yeah,
Dude,
classic.
someday, I don't even know if you can see my fingers, but they're just all bruised to shit trying to get this lid off. It is suctioned on.
Bro, Nick be talking about too much suctioning and lids.
Hey,
and,
man, you got to do it to him on a
sipping
Monday morning. I don't know what you
and
want from me.
Sucking and a lot of things.
You got to keep it
Or,
randy
JD,
in the
what the hell does
morning.
lid mean?
Do I make you
sexually?
randy, baby? Do
Huh?
I?
You're just saying shit, man. You're just saying shit.
Lid? What do you mean lid? Lid means a lid.
You
All
said.
right.
Right.
What? Tucker, what are you? Can I have whatever you're smoking over there, please?
I'm sitting here paying attention for what?
There's something
You
very
should
loud
learn
happening
something.
outside my window. I will be right back.
The
know
piton.
what the
Joe
fuck that
Joe
is.
posted the pitons 8Cs 717. Tucker, thank you for sharing this.
Absolutely.
They look like they're getting some smackaroonies going on, right? 55 starting off here at 49, increasing the fill as we go up. I would definitely I would like to lean bought to open on these. They look good. 420 percent up, 4.2% up, sorry, not 420. And then 2.25 market cap. We have earnings this week again. So I will probably I will say this, when I see flow with earnings season, right? I always have to remind myself to double check and see when earnings are, because sometimes there could be a quote unquote earnings run up, but there might be something to do with earnings, right? I like to look for these. Going back on the talk about finding these random tickers, right? I'd like to find when earnings are for those random tickers too, because I like to find that stuff when there's not earnings or not a specific catalyst that we already know of, like the whole world knows of, right? The whole point of finding unusual things is finding stuff that's like happen that we don't know, right? So earnings being catalyst is a huge thing. You always got to double check. I will definitely be interested in Joe going into earnings to see what more flow comes in. Remember that massive Pete on here we had like a while back? The Snorlax posted too, right? I remember that thing as well. So
My
that
camera
was,
glitched out, so it might just be a picture of me smirking.
it's just a black screen now.
Yeah,
actually.
no, it's back.
Yeah, no, I'm
There's no
switching it
faces
now.
now.
Oh really?
All right,
Sorry,
here, I'll go
guys.
2 cam
Okay.
while I try to fix mine.
All right.
Technical difficulties.
Hey,
Bill says
it wouldn't be
sending
this
good
show
vibes.
without it, you know?
God, look at
Sending
that
good
freaky
vibes
ass
to the
smile.
teams going to the meeting today.
That's a creepy
vibes.
smile, Nick. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know what
Like,
the hell's going on.
Yeah, Nick, what are you doing?
Broke it. All right,
Bang
well, I
the
guess you
edge
guys
of
can
the
just
lid.
look at Jay-Z. I'll keep trying to fix it on the back end here.
Michael says, "Bang the edge of the lid on your desk." He says that might work.
Yeah, but it's still full. I wanted to drink it without the lid because it was easier to drink. Those little slidey things bug me.
Slidey things. Anthony goes, Tucker isn't even old enough to buy cigs. Oh my god. Oh my
we weren't even talking about SIGs. Where's this guy? Where's this coming from?
He's gonna try to roast you, Tucker. He said taking every possible.
What
Thing
did I
rules.
do?
Listen, next time.
Anthony,
he
we're on the
comes-
same. We're on the same side. I was making fun of Jay-Z. We're on the same team.
Same team, same team.
Same team. Friendly fire! I
Come
turned
on,
it
man.
on. I turned it on before the game started, okay? I turned flame fire on.
Man, now I have to go cameraless the rest of the show. It's an OBS issue.
Oh,
I can't even fix
no.
it. It's not the camera's fault.
Oh no.
Screen's gonna go black for like 2 seconds here.
No.
Oh, no. No. It's gone.
Oh, Jay-Z said, "Give me what you're smoking."
Oh, it
Okay,
didn't even
yeah.
go black. It's just on that creepy ass smile it crashed on.
Anthony, whenever someone says, "Give me some of what
Hey, I
you're smoking,"
fixed
they don't
it.
mean
Look at me go.
cigarettes. They never mean cigarettes, bro.
Yeah, no.
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. Drugs are bad, okay?
Hey,
I was
what if,
gonna pop off a put,
Okay,
but I'm
stoner
missing
man.
it. So it's too late now. It would be chasing. Technical
All right, it's
difficulties
just-
ruined my groove.
all right, let me look at this. Have I gotten dinged yet on this? Nope, not
Dinged
yet.
on what? Oh, your stop out?
It. Oh no, it did hit. It
Yeah, I
did
would
hit.
hope so. It's way below where I told you to put it.
Yeah. It did hit. It did hit, and that's okay. I'm good.
They might give a re-entry down here on this back test, but they can test all the way down below 693 and
Nah,
technically.
I'm leaving the
stabilize.
rest of my brain power and buying power for earnings.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a couple of earnings plays on the WhaleWatch one too. So let me know what
Yeah.
you see.
Yeah, I mean maybe not today. Probably might not be the best one because if we don't have much, I think. But I think Wednesday looks stacked, and so is Thursday actually. Here, I'm gonna pull it up again one real quickly. Nope. Calendar. There it is. Calendar. Yeah, Wednesday we have Google, Snap, ARM, QCOM, Cohort. I saw some Cohort full last week. Elf was a big boy last season for me. Shout out to Hell Sniper for bringing that up last time when we were talking about it. FLNC, Piton, Owl, Siri. Oh, Siri earnings, Nick, on Thursday.
I mean, we're already holding through it regardless, so we'll
Yes,
see what happens
sir.
there.
Amazon Thursday after hours, man. MSTR, IREN. Dude, we actually have a decent Wednesday after our earnings lineup.
Yeah, maybe
Not
we'll
too
sneak
bad.
in. What do I got going on this Wednesday?
A
Before I
power
talk
hour. Before I talk shit.
Fourth. We can maybe sneak in a second stream on Wednesday for Power Hour.
Yeah,
for
let's do
earnings.
it. Let's do it.
We'll play that by ear. I'll get it on
Yeah.
the schedule.
Okay.
Yeah, why the hell not?
And then Tuesday,
Oh, also, the guy that asked about new stuff. Every Thursday, Snorlax UW does a much more introductory stream as well. Lot of learning of new stuff there. So tune into that. That'll be scheduled and tweeted right when it goes up. But it's usually Thursday around 2:30 Eastern time.
Leaf Blower's back.
Yeah,
That
he
was
is.
me,
I hear him.
Isn't
Tucker, your neighbor's a dick, bro.
there snow outside?
It's ridiculous. There's like no leaves outside. This is not
No,
real.
it's every day. Bro's just out there with a leaf. He's just clocking in those hours, dude. He's got to get that back.
It's
dude's
not a neighbor.
definitely
It's someone
paid
that's
hourly.
hired, dude. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's like hired to
Also-
come every Monday.
Also, guess what we got Tuesday after hours? We got Chipotle. You know Snorlax is long in Chipotle. Snorlax has been watching.
The last Chipotle earnings, they didn't do great, and he
Yeah.
posted his order history, and he said, "I did my best."
So I said, if I'm the last person on the earth that loves Chipotle, I will still be the last person on the earth that loves Chipotle. You guys can all hate me for it. Snorlax, if you're watching, I will launch Chipotle with you.
We've got I think Microsoft tomorrow.
What, earnings? Microsoft already had earnings,
Did
dude.
they? Am I stupid?
Yeah, they got cooked. They got cooked on earnings.
Oh, I'm thinking of AMD.
AMD, yeah, AMD is there. AMD was going to be a big one too. I mean, we have PayPal pre-market tomorrow and Pfizer. Galaxy's pre-market. We have SMCI also tomorrow after hours. We got some good ones, man. EA Sports to the game on Tuesday after hours. We got some good stuff coming up. I'm excited. I'm pretty excited for this week. This week's going to be good. Lots of software and techs. How about you guys? And nope, Anthony, that is not happening again. We are not doing that again. Last time I did.
Oh, the vote.
No. He said,
What
"How
did he
about you
say?
guys listen to an earnings call live?" I said, "We
Oh,
did
yeah.
that.
You
We did
bastard.
that, and that was bad. We did that for Apple, and I was like, this is sleeping music."
I did it
basically.
for like on the Unusual Whales channels for Apple once, and we pretty quickly got DM.
Yeah.
So we don't do the actual call. We do the data drop and flow into it, but I don't risk it with the actual calls anymore. We tried a Tesla event. Elon popped our asses instantly there too. So
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like instantly, as soon as it was live, I got an email saying, "Hey, you can't do that." And I was like, "Okay, my bad. I won't."
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Anything on Periscope, Nick? That's interesting because I'm not seeing anything.
Not
that's...
particularly. I missed my one chance at that put scalp, and they're already bouncing back up in range.
There's more
So,
BMNR coming
I
in. by the
might
way,
not
as
be
well.
taking another Periscope scalp on the WhaleWatch account until after the lunch hour, when I can see if I can catch a reversal. But right now, the trend is still bullish despite this positive gamma wall above us. You know, it is what it is. I'll see if they can beat 6980. That 7,000 is going to get a tickle, etc. But they've rejected 6980 twice now, and it has acted as a pretty strong support and resistance from both sides. But yeah, right now I'm hands off. We've got negative gamma building below us finally. If they can give another firm rejection off 6980 without, you know, pushing through it to new highs a day, I might consider a put to try to catch this negative gamma building below us. But it's not substantial. I'm hands off. That might have been the last scalp of the day for the WhaleWatch account, unless I take something later after the lunch. But it is what it is. We're profitable on the day. I'm not going to argue.
RMBS is tomorrow, today after hours. And that is kind of a bunch of call flow actually. But it's 2027. So
Yeah, those are leaps.
I would like to see something come. They're already up 8%. I'd like to see something come in for something closer with a decent premium is what I like to find as
Yeah, you
well.
like weeklies and the week after earnings, really far out of the money shit for your earnings.
Yeah. I like to spend like at most, if I'm super confident, at most $50 on a contract at the most, because at that point it's I don't want it's a for me it's a
Yeah, it
low
gets
risk high
dangerous.
reward. Yeah, I'm trying to like reduce the risky bits off of it. So
I hope we see some Siri flow going into their earnings. Or
they had
runners can print.
Siri flow yesterday. I
Did
mean,
we?
not yesterday, last week. Yeah, that was some good call flow for Siri last week.
What's up, 1.5% today? So.
Yeah, we'll see though, because again, like, people play the earnings run up, right? Like they play the run up to earnings, or like they play it afterwards, but the day of earnings is what kind of is a telltale sign sometimes, unless you don't have any flow or you see something big come in and then they're still in it, could be a telltale sign, followed by something that's smaller, right? There's different ways to look at it, right? I think Sam from the Discord and Unusual Whales as well, he has a good grasp on earnings as well, when we because the two of us play earnings together a lot. We buy some degenerate stuff together, so that's something that we do. So
So he's Sam and you're Frodo, right? And I don't mean to.
how come you guys aren't trading Marcus Green than Broccoli there? I already took a SPY call and
We've
an
been
Apple
trading the whole
call
time. What do you mean?
and Tesla puts this morning. I already made my money for the morning of scalps.
Collectively, we've taken 5 trades this morning.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on earnings for the next bit now.
And like I
That's
mentioned
gonna- yeah.
earlier, guys, like, yeah, market's green. That's great. But after a certain point, you're chasing. And once a reversal happens, it tends to happen fast. There's no reason for me to get long here. I would
Also,
need a much bigger dip for me to be confident in a long. And I would need another rejection of the highs for me to get confident in a put. Like I said at the beginning of the show, especially when you're a scalper like I am, and you know, an end of day buzzer beater earnings player like Jay-Z is, the majority of trading is waiting, dude. You're not just flipping contracts willy-nilly. That's how you blow your shit up.
Also,
But yeah, we've taken 5 trades today so far.
Don't overtrade. Don't overtrade. That's another huge thing. People overtrade a lot.
I'm sitting on my hands until I get a change in structure in SPX, and that hasn't happened, so I don't have another trade yet.
If you guys trade and you guys get some good profit, and go play some video games. Wait until your next.
And that's genuinely been a big problem of mine too, is overtrading. Like I'll you know, get all giddy and shit. That's why I'm taking my wins on that put scalp earlier, and I'm done for the day. It's fine.
Unless I see something.
If I get a reverse in structure on SPX, I'm probably gonna take put. But that's not happening right now, so I'm not doing it right now.
Yeah, if I see something that's super interesting, I would definitely take it. But other than that, I'm not trying to overtrade. Especially, again, like I said, with earnings and stuff around, even flow stuff, I tend to like be a little bit hands off more because I like to trade the earnings flow rather than trade the actual flow. After earnings season is done, earnings is done, then I will look into like unusual stuff because sometimes all the unusual stuff does coincide with earnings, right? So, hence getting cooked on Adam, right? That was another thing.
Yeah, we got fleeced on Adam bad.
Yeah, so that's another thing. Not that I don't have any faith will come back, but it's been
we'll be fine.
Good. Yeah, it's pretty much.
But you don't have to always be in a trade. Moral of the story.
Yeah. Cash is also a position.
Yep. And the setup I want's not there, so I'm not going to force a trade. When you start forcing trades because you're bored, that's when you really mess your shit up.
Go take a nap. Watch some anime. Play some games. I don't know. Play with the dog.
Ask Tucker for his bookmarks. I'm sure there's some messed up shit in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Which one we want?
I told you.
I don't.
What scale of messed up we want?
Tucker was asking for your Fudanari bookmark earlier.
Oh my.
Yeah,
God.
yeah, we were all talking about that.
Yeah.
Jesus. that one.
We just end the episode
fast.
on that.
Oh
Jason's like, you know what? Actually, I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. Dude, I'm sweating today. God,
I am
damn.
too, dude. I'm pitting out like crazy.
Yeah. Shit. It's like
But
it's
yeah,
warmer today.
313. When I took profits on my puts earlier at the beginning of the show, right when I took profits, he got long and made bank on his long. So we've been trading. We're just taking it easy now. We're coming toward the tail end of today's show. Flow's drying up a little bit for us. My filter's been pretty quiet.
Yeah.
And Periscope's not set up for me to take a scalp right now. So this
Anthony,
we're in banter mode.
No.
Baby. What
No,
did Anthony say
Anthony.
now?
No.
You can't just nobody else knows what the hell you're talking about. What?
He has BA 240 C26. No. No, I refuse.
Hey, that 51 put's interesting. Don't you want to make money on the downside on BA? Oh no, that's BAC. Damn it.
Yeah.
I thought.
No. That is BMNR flow though, Nick. I will say that. I know that you saw the earlier ones too.
Yeah.
So.
What is that BAC though? Actually,
This
those
Bank
puts
America.
look kind of clean.
Bank America Finance. It's only 8K though.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, not saying the 8K. I mean, here actually, you know what? This is great. This is a good one. This is what Unity did too, right? So Unity also had like the first candle that it came in had like an 8K, right? And it was like, it's 8K only, right? Now, remembering interesting contracts that come up is also a cooler way of looking at stuff too, right? Like if you see this BAC 51P, end of the day, if you like this, right, bookmark it and go back, or write on your board and go back to it and be like, hey,
BAC actually looks pretty bullish this one.
and like see if there's anything else that comes in for this contract, right? I know that Brad always says watch the contracts. He likes to see people trying to find contracts, right? Different contracts on the same ticker, with directions. Also a good way to find stuff. If I see more BAC puts come in for different strikes, I'm like, okay, something's going on. Why are they buying so many BAC puts at different strikes and different premiums and different times and stuff, right? So something for everybody to look at too is different contracts coming in for the same ticker, right? So just keep in mind that you can also filter, right? If you want to filter, just do BAC, see what came in, right? It's just one. So if I did BMNR, I think BMNR had a few, right? If it loads, yep, there you go. A bunch of different contracts on BMNR. 43%, not a bunch of different, they're like same contract, but different
Slapping the
times.
shit out of those 34.
Yeah, that shit, smacking it.
Month out. I'm
Oh,
kind of
sorry,
curious about.
Sorry, you were looking at those.
To be honest, there.
When is the earnings on BMNR? Doesn't it have
Bitmine
earnings?
Immersion Technologies. What? Oh, that it's set up pretty bullish on the intraday. But it's kind of got the same pattern going on as SPY though.
I re-entered SPY, by the way.
Good. Hopefully on the dip and not right here, right now.
No. Sorry, I'm already up. I'm already up like 50%.
Like, I didn't do it right this second.
Earnings for BMNR does not have earnings. Okay. Is it an MSTR play? Maybe. Isn't it mining? Bitcoin mining or
It
something?
seems like it. Their name is Bitmine Immersion Technology.
Yeah, I think this might be
And
an MSTR play.
They've got an identical pattern to everything we've looked at today, which is up east.
Another cool thing, I think, for flow stuff too, right? If you have someone having earnings, you can check for sympathy plays on stuff. Not just for earnings, in general, right? An industrial sympathy
Good time
play.
to pull this bad boy up, actually, now that you say that. Underappreciated unusual whales tool is the correlations dashboard. Now, for example, let's just do Micron and TSM. Almost a 1-to-1 correlation. So if Micron is having earnings and it's good for their chips, maybe it's good for Taiwan Semiconductors too. They tend to move in tandem. You can see it on the chart below as well, and then you can allocate it to their actual share price if you want. Percent change is what I like to keep it on when I'm checking. But I mean, you can do, any ticker under the sky, man. Let's do SPY and QQQ. I bet you they're the same. Yep, look at that. 1-to-1 correlation. Now let's do SPY and the VIX. Look at that. -1 correlation. VIX up east, SPY tends to down east. Correlation dashboard. Just literally unusualwhales.com/correlation. If you've got earnings coming up on something, maybe their contracts are expensive as shit, but there's a cheaper company in the same sector, type in their tickers, see if they have a correlation. They move together. If they do, maybe you have a cheaper play as a sympathy play on a different ticker.
Also, Caledonian Tire from the server side. BMR is Tom Lee's ETH treasury.
Oh.
So, interesting.
I'll pass.
I think it's I think it's most likely a sympathy play for MSTR earnings, is what I think it is. So just like try and find correlations between the tickers too, right? Like perfect example of what Nick showed, find correlations and stuff, right? So that's something that I always look at stuff. If I don't see something for a specific ticker that I want to play earnings on, I see if there is any sympathy flow towards that specific sector, right? And then I would play that using that too. There's so many ways to use all the tools given here. I haven't even dove into like majority. I've maybe gone into 25% of what is given to me on Unusual Whales. Like it's crazy. There's so much stuff on here.
I've low key pigeonholed myself into like 3 tools.
Yeah, me too.
But I mean that's fine. You know, not everybody's going to use every tool. I know a couple of people who live on the volatility dashboards. I don't. Yeah. I use interval flow and Periscope and market tide. Those are basically the things I use on our site.
Yeah,
That's just how my trading works.
I use Creamy Daddy. What?
Someday I'm gonna get this bastard off. I swear. I just wanted to drink my coffee faster. The hole's not big enough for me to drink it fast, and I'm just bruising the shit out of both hands trying to twist it.
Anthony goes, if you don't look at BA for and runs, I'm coming Wednesday. You can come Wednesday and do whatever you want. I don't care.
Raising.
Oh, okay. Not you know what I mean.
What's funny is BMNR's intraday is looking bullish off the bottom, but it gapped down like crazy in the. So they're only halfway to the gap. They're still red today. They're a little over halfway into the gap they dropped in premium. Did they have earnings this morning? Because holy shit, They ate shit.
Did
25 down to 21. Right now they're back up 23 something or other. Chilling. That's a pretty big gap down. What happened?
No idea.
Sucks to suck, bro. They were down quite a bit more than 5%.
All right. I think we had another ticket request. Why is are we not loading? Oh, it's just me. Never mind. It was like loading for a second. All right. Let me look at. We got Bowl 121, 2028, 25. Whoa, that's a far one.
Your spy calls are about to print, buddy.
2028?
Yeah. Bro,
What?
I don't know
Check
if I'm gonna
check your spy calls.
I'm gonna check my. Okay, I check
We're
my spy
just about
calls.
at high a day again already. I'm assuming you bought down by 60 or 694.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Up 150%.
Yeah, baby.
There we go. Gonna hold those now. Stop loss at 50% on those. House money now.
Just keep an eye on them to break through 6980 finally. If they reject it again, you might just be able to keep scalping this range.
No, I'm honestly, dude.
We've
I'm
got
probably
negative
gonna
gamma
be...
building below us yet again. It's falling off at 6965. It's building at 697.
All right, so I'm sorry. So in the middle, you're looking at these bulls. They are 262% in the money, and 100% multi-leg. I would like to see the multi-leg on this.
Ew.
Put credit spread. These are, I would like to assume this is arbitrage or like
It's really deep in the money, bro.
Yeah, it's super deep in the money. That's what I would like to assume. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, might be good, but for me, it's just, dude, that is a lot. That's a hefty amount in the money. Play. So, yeah, it could be a lot of premium towards it, but yeah, I will be staying far away from this. Garbage. Anthony goes to call it garbage. Sure, we can call it garbage, Anthony. We can do that. We can do that. We can do that. All right, let's see
Nothing
this.
new developing on Periscope. I'm gonna pop up in my filter again.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Someday, what I plan to do with the show, if you guys keep hanging out with us as long as you have been in the last couple of episodes, which is great, by the way, appreciate you for kicking it with us this long, is eventually I want to make it where instead of ending the show when we get dry, we take like a 5-minute break, let you guys listen to some music, and then we come back and be loud again. But we're not there yet, so keep tuning in and keep hanging out with us so we can do that, because I would love to go longer for you guys on a more regular basis.
Yeah, because
What
some
are
of the
these
trades,
BP39s?
some of these trades I take are like also midday stuff, you know, some of the and the earning stuff too.
Yeah,
right?
I
It's
do a
end
lot of
the day.
power hour scalping as well.
Yeah, these 2/7/2026s.
Yeah, the 39s.
Interesting. In the middle, yeah, there were puts. I did look at the puts. So the 2028 puts are super in the money. I like Anthony said, that's probably garbage. I don't really think it's an important position. I most likely could be wrong, but I would probably stay far away from that. I would like to see closer in the money stuff. If you're looking in the money stuff, or more than likely for me, out the money stuff. 210 pre-market ER, Nick, on these. They cover ER, 217,000 premium on these. So, I don't know. This is British Petroleum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oil, gas, energy. Where is the big buys? 09? Where does 09 start? Right here. I mean, they're starting at the ask. Slapping the ask at the start. Keeps going. 09. And then we have the
One
17.
little flash of a bid-ask spread.
Yeah,
Widen, but
1
same
second,
fill.
though. 1 second, yeah.
I'm leaning BTU.
Yeah, I'm leaning BTU on these, yeah, 100%.
I'm considering it.
Yeah. Earnings in 8 days, like I said, too,
Yeah,
pre-market.
They're also pushing up into their gap. Now, mind you, the gap is like 50 cents. But I mean, 39's not crazy. They're trading at 39-ish just a couple days ago, 29th.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bookmark it, and if I miss it, I miss it. On the 5-minute, it's setting up another leg up already.
Interesting.
The stop's not crazy far away. I guess if we could get like 2 for 65 and get in cheaper than the flow, I'd be into it.
Earnings are pre-market next week.
Yeah.
So I would just
You want to wait to see more earnings flow?
Yeah.
Word. I'm gonna bookmark it nonetheless.
Yeah. I mean, it could run before that, but I'd rather not take that
Fair
and
enough,
get
fair
smacked before earnings. If you see like good earnings flow come in, fine, we'll take it. But actually, let me look at what they move on earnings too. That's also I'm curious about. If I was thinking about looking at that actually. They move outside range, yes, but the moves are not super significantly high, I guess, for the most part, right? Interesting. Yeah, I would definitely want to wait a little bit more until earnings actually is closer. But for sure, bookmark it. That way we can figure out if it's worthwhile playing or not. PGC 30 Pep.
Pep might be earnings.
Pep is definitely earnings. 2-3 to be decided. Well, actually,
A little bit of Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Man, we got screwed on Adam. We messed that one up.
Yeah, I mean, we got time on it though. What is it, 220s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've already written him off as a total loss, so I'm going to be scalping as if that money.
Pepsi is tomorrow pre-market, so yeah. Adam earnings is 218, by the way, just an FYI. So maybe
2 days of buffer to go $3.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Pepsi's also moving along with Spy this morning. Uppies.
There's puts and calls, both. So I'll be interested to see what that.
Playing both sides so that I always come out on top.
What's the expected move though? 3%. What does it normally move? Yeah. Nah. Nah. I want to see at least one like 15% move for me to want to be able to take these. To be fair. But I think that's all my screeners have for right now. I think that's all the screeners have for right now. Yeah, I think we're getting into lunchtime almost. Yeah.
Yeah, we're about half away from the East Coast lunch hour, which is kind of where I don't touch anything anyway.
Yeah.
So what we might do, folks, I'm gonna pop us over to the triple cam so we can see Tucker's gorgeous elven face again. Oh wait, the 100%.
You want to hear the leaf blower?
There's nothing to leaf blow. I don't understand. I don't get it.
Anthony goes, "What's for lunch today?" Anthony, I'm going to have since I can't buy my rice, I gotta go buy some cheap bread and probably just eat just plain bread.
I'm probably gonna eat like half of an avocado with a can of fish because I love kipper snacks and shit. I eat the hell out of those.
I'm probably gonna have a hot dog.
Hey, same difference.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. I think we're gonna get the hell out of here. We had a decent one. We hit a couple of good spy scalps.
Yeah.
I got stopped out of the last one. Is what it is. We're up about $70 intraday.
Hold on.
What?
Anthony says 5 guys with me. Of course you like 5 guys.
The fucking hatred. All right.
Okay, continue.
Jay-Z hit a good spy scalp to the long. Andy got back in, and that should be sitting pretty nice right now as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did some good shit today. If/when, we're probably going to put on some earnings plays later today. On Wednesday, again, same place, same time, right here at Market Open. We might sneak in a power hour stream on Wednesday as well to go into some earnings plays. And hopefully we'll have a couple of good positions on in the account. Yeah. You guys got anything to add before we fuck off?
I don't think they do. I don't think we do. Hope you guys had a good stream. It's good to be back on a Monday, right? But yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to be back.
All right, homies. We'll catch you guys Wednesday morning.
See ya.
Have a good one. Thanks for kicking it with us for so long.
Yes, sir. Thank you.